touch base with our reporter, Sidney Chazima. Maybe if you could just tell us what exactly is happening in Kasipul. Sidney, can you hear me? Maybe if you could just tell us what exactly is happening in Kasipul, knowing that tomorrow is going to be a big day for that particular area.
Well, apologies for that technical hitch earlier on. Hibak, what I can tell you is whatever from CS Murkomen has just put it out there, that there is a heavy deployment of police officers in Kasipul constituency who are currently just arriving here at Agoro Sare High School, which has been designated as the constituency tallying center. Earlier on, we were told that we will be expecting around 900 police officers. And right here, as we were just here, we've been able to see officers drawn from several police stations, all the way from Kisii County, all the way from Kisumu County in Migosi. We've seen some coming from as far as Mbita, and even polling stations in Kitutu Chache, just arriving here in readiness for the exercise of tomorrow. And what has been also going on around here is that presiding officers and their deputies have been picking strategic, or I beg your pardon, non-strategic election materials, which include the booths, which include the ballot boxes, and heading right to the designated polling stations across the five wards in Kasipul constituency, which is hosting around 142 polling stations, which is expected to host around 67,513 voters who are registered in Kasipul constituency. And as you've rightly put it, CS Murkomen was around here, and we posed a question to him asking if these areas have a heavy deployment of police, how will it impact the voter who will be coming out to vote? As in, we know that there are some voters, when they go out there and see a heavy deployment of police like this we are seeing here in Kasipul, some may shy away, and this may be a deterrence for violence and also discourage some voters. And he said that this is an assurance to all the voters that when they come out here, the election is protected and there is peace, and they can exercise their constitutional right and come out to vote tomorrow early in the morning. So right here, the police officers are just having, let's say, like a meal before they depart to the various polling stations across Kasipul constituency in readiness to prepare for tomorrow's big day. So right here, from here, that is the update I can give you as far as now, Hibak, unless there is a question from you.
Could just tell us what's the mood in Kasipul at the moment? We know that this is going to be a big day tomorrow. What are the people saying on ground, especially concerning the security challenge that we are seeing, that there are a lot of police officers there? Give us what is happening on ground.
What I can tell you from the ground is there are those who are upbeat and there are those who are not so upbeat about this election, in that the events that preceded this D-Day were a bit scary to some of them, in that the violence may have put off some of them. But when you speak to a majority who are mostly supporters of many of the contestants, they are telling you that tomorrow is the day that most of them are looking forward to actualizing a dream of having a leader of their choice. So it's almost a polarizing sort of election, where the mood is right, the mood is not right for others. So right now we cannot really gauge how this is going to turn out, and the queues on the line and how far, how long they will stretch tomorrow is what will give a clearer picture. Remember, we were speaking to one of the returning officers right here at this polling county tallying center. She was just telling us that mostly, historically, during by-elections, they usually expect around 40% of the turnout. And speaking to 40%, that should be around 28,000 or 30,000 voters who are expected to turn out. And these are things we shall be looking at tomorrow, right from 6 a.m., just to tell you how the turnout will be looking. And that is how we can really gauge how the people of Kasipul anticipated for this by-election. Hibak.
All right. Thank you so much, Sidney, for that. We will be now, looking into the security matter. Earlier on, we did see that the police regional commander was talking on Bearing